All right, so Live Big Girl is a poetic play about three women and their different and not so different experiences of living in a body that is not celebrated. And together they teach self awareness, self acceptance, and most importantly, self love. Please welcome the three actresses, Vanessa Chica Ferreira, Karina G Lopez, and Rebecca Lois Lucret. And well, ladies, we're gonna live big, girl.
All day, every day.
I love it. I love it. You ladies are a true inspiration, and I'm very, very curious to know what inspired even putting the whole project together. Was there body shaming involved?
Well, I think we all have different times in our lives that there's some kind of body shaming, but it happened organically. It just evolved. It was an idea of something totally different, and then as time went along, it evolved into this, and we're like, you know what? Yeah, live big. Let's do this.
Right. And so let's just start even with the family, right? What is that like to just be looked at in a way as if though there's something wrong, right? Meanwhile, we live in a society of different colors, different flavors, different sizes. And after a while, that kind of plays on your psyche, right? And so here we are reversing it. And I say we because I include myself because I'm voluptuous.
There you are.
And, and I'm proud of it, But the point is that for some reason, society has set a standard that kind of determines the way we're supposed to look.
Yeah, it is.
So who wants to answer that?
Any of us.
I was asking about your family. I was asking about, because it starts with the family, right?
Right.
Because you, at least I know, growing up, it was always like, tú te estás poniendo gordita.
Always.
Tú estás gorda, no come tanto. But yeah, they're putting the food on the plate.
Right. Y no bote la comida.
Right, and don't
Yeah.
throw the food away.
Yeah.
Right. So I really want to know the core of what it is that it brought you to be on the forefront and just kind of say, look, we're going to put it out there and I'm going to feel good about myself, and we want those of you who look like us to feel good about yourself too, because that's what Live Big Girl is about, right?
Absolutely.
So who wants to start?
Sure. So 2 years ago, we did this performance together. And then, we became friends after that. We were always friends, but we became more close. And then we started noticing that a lot of our stories had something in common. Like, did you know I was on the bus and somebody told me this? Or really, that happened to me too? And yeah, did you know that the doctor told me because I have a cold, it's because I'm fat? And so we were like, we have a lot of stories in common. It'll be fun if we do something together. And then Vanessa was like, that's actually a good thing. I'm like, Just think about it.
So okay, so is poetry, comedy, what does the show entail?
It runs the gamut. So
Yeah.
it starts before conception, right? Our family, my mom felt a certain way, and she kind of gave it to me.
See, I didn't even know that. I said family, right? Boom, right there.
I mean, it starts with the family.
Right,
Even
that's what I mean.
without them even knowing, they just put that on us, and then we take that on into the world, and we face the world, and the world is not a friendly place. So, I mean, I'm 41, I'm not perfect, but I am perfect. And I want to live big. So this is the opportunity to just bring that out into the world and to share it, and I'm so happy that they're joining me.
Yeah, and look, they put up your quote, double chin,
Don't
care. I'm fabulous. Hello. Woo, love that. Go ahead, Vanessa. So are you Rebecca, right?
Yes, I'm Rebecca.
Yes, I know, Rebecca. You're just sitting there like, I want
you
to
know-
hear from you.
I'm thinking about how the process, right? We were starting a different project. I started this, and we were going to do something else. And when we get together, we're talking about all our stories. And you're not like, we're going to do this. Just, because if you would have asked me, oh, you want to do a play about being big? I would have been like, no, because this is it's family, society. I don't want to talk about this. I'm supposed to be hiding this. So I've grown
Hiding
a lot.
this.
Yeah.
Wow. That's deep right there.
So I've
It's like
grown a
that
lot.
your mind is already conditioned to, well, look, we're looking at your quote now. What does it say? I'm not going to
sacrifice my
because I'm
mental
blind.
health to have a perfect body.
I'm not going to sacrifice my
the
mental
motto.
health to have a perfect body. Exactly what we just said. Right?
Right.
No, because you say it's psyche, right? It's like, your instinct is to hide. And that's not what you're doing here.
No.
So I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I had to
No, no,
grab
it's
that
fine.
moment.
It's fine. I'm listening to these women. I'm like, they've done so much for me. So I can only imagine when people come to see this, what are we doing for people? Like, if somebody's leaving there thinking, you know what, they're right. You know what, I'm gonna wear this top or I'm gonna do this, because why not? We only have one life, so why not live big?
Live big in every aspect of the word. Karina, your turn.
So for me, I mean, everybody has a different journey. We all have different journeys. Some of us are okay, some of us are not okay, and it's okay not to be okay. I'm the type of person that believes that, let's say you do have a goal. If you do have a goal, then still live big in that moment till you reach your goal. Don't wait until that goal is met to be happy and live your life. So I just say, whatever it is that you're going through, whatever stage you're at your moment, whatever it is that you're doing, live big.
Now we're looking at your quote.
Okay.
What does your quote say? She's like,
I also wear a size 6.
right.
With a 1 in front of it.
With
So I got swag too, you know what I'm saying?
I love that.
I got swag too.
I like that. I like that. That's also not hiding, right? It's like, yeah, I wear a 6 with a 1 in front of it, but I still got swag.
Right.
I feel you. I like that. I like that. So, all right. So, I'm really psyched about your show. I've been psyched about it since I heard about it, and I'm so happy that you guys are here sharing it with our viewers. And I also want to just talk a little bit about this is a particular market now. It's the plus size market, and so do you feel that should even be identified as such?
Interesting.
I think that we should be looking at that. I think they're doing great work. Like, they're not doing as much, what are we doing, photoshopping? Like, we're seeing real women and with real shapes, and we're different. It's not, this plus size figure that has this hourglass. No, we're different, round, we're square, they're doing amazing work, I have to say.
love it.
All right, so before we go, we got to talk really quickly because we're going to wrap up soon about the show and what people can expect because it's tomorrow. It's a one-night shot deal.
One night.
I hope you do it again, but let's talk really quickly before we go.
So it's our stories from
Right.
childhood to now,
Yes.
all in between, in all different forms, comedic, dramatic. Just come.
How long is the show?
About an hour.
An hour. It's directed by Peggy Robles
Alvarado, yes.
Alvarado,
Yes.
who we love as well.
Yes.
And it's your stories, and it's the stories of just basically being body positive.
It's our stories, but it's also your story and everyone else's.
Right. Okay. Any last words?
National Black Theater tomorrow, 7 o'clock, 6:30. Open the doors. We'll hope to see you there.
And
Please come.
I think it's one of those shows that women should come in groups as a women's night out, as a means of just looking in the mirror and just.
And for men too.
Well,
Yeah.
for men too, so that they can be a little better educated in the way they communicate to women who like having carne que pasa.
Hey, why not? Why not?
Congratulations to
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you so much.
for being brave and bringing it out into the forefront. I look
We're
forward
honored
to
to be
seeing
here.
what's in store.
Awesome.
All right, you guys, once again, be sure to see these ladies in Live Big Girl, which is happening on Saturday, December 2nd at 7 p.m. at the National Black Theater, which is located on 2031 Fifth Avenue. That's off of 125th Street, right?
Yes.
And for more information, you can visit livebiggirl.wixsite.com/livebiggirl, and you can find them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. They're all over the place, so I just highly recommend that you follow them. Great stories, and once again, body positive. All right, that's our show today, mi gente. Thanks to all of our guests and for coming through, and to you for tuning in. If you miss any part of the show, you can check out the recable cast tonight and 24 hours a day at Bronxnet.tv. I'm Rhina Valentin, and from all of us here at Open, may the universe provide paz, prosperity, y amor. Keep hope alive. Puerto Rico todavía necesita ayuda. Mua. Adiós.